So we're trying to graph rational function. So what's the first step? I don't remember the steps. I already gave it to you. But always the first step is to find what?
Vertical.
For that. Yeah, okay, we're gonna, this is the, this is P of X, this is Q of X. The steps to graph it, what's the first step? Factor the top and factor the bottom. To make everything easier for you. So I'm gonna say after X equal. Can I say this is step one?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Two parentheses. And here's another two parentheses. We factor this one on the top. X. I'm gonna write down here.
Minus.
I'm gonna put a 3 and 2. Now the main thing we need to get -1. Is that right? Now on the bottom, it's the same thing. X. Now I need to get -5. So I can use 2 and 3.
Because it's gonna be a positive.
It's gonna be +6. So use 6 and
-6 and +1.
+1. Can you simplify it? One of the parentheses is gonna cancel with the bottom, different numbers. So that's the factored form. Now, next step is to find what? Intercept. X-intercept. How are we gonna find the x-intercept? Let y equal 0. That's mean 0 is going to be equal. It's -3. X plus 2 divide by -6. X plus 1. Now, what's the next step? How are we going to solve this one to find the x-intercept? Of that. We're going to solve this one.
Multiply by x.
Multiply by everything here on the bottom, which is x -6 and x plus 1. That means the whole thing here going to cancel with this part. So what's the left? The left is 0 equal x -3 and x plus 2. Now by using the 0 factor property, 0 is going to be equal what? -3, or 0 is going to be equal x plus 2. Solve this one. How much the value of x? Solve this one. The value of x is going to be. So as a point, is a 3 and 0. As a point here is -2 and 0. Okay, so far, didn't do anything new. Okay, no, you missed the class. It's just to find the x-intercept. Check what I did. Factor this part and factor the bottom part. That's nothing new. How to find the x-intercept? You're gonna let y equal 0. Put 0 here. How are we gonna solve the rational equations? Multiply by the denominator. It's common denominator to cancel this part. So when I multiply this one with the 0, still 0. When I multiply this part with everything here, this part is going to cancel with this one, right? So what's the left? Tab 2 parentheses, right? Now, how are we going to solve this one? By using 0 factor property. This parenthesis equals 0 and this parenthesis equals 0 and solve it. Okay? Now, step 3 is what?
Find the y.
Y intercept. How are we going to find the y-intercept? Let x equals 0. We'll go back to this one. 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, and 0 here. That's mean y is going to be equal 0 minus 3 and 0 plus 2. over what? 0 minus 6, 0 plus 1. That's mean y equal negative 3 times 2 over negative 6 times 1. Y is going to be equal negative 6 over negative 6, which is equal. The y-intercept is going to be 0 and x-intercept, and we have y-intercept. Is that okay so far? So no. What's the next step? Find the vertical asymptote. Step 4. Sure. Vertical asymptote. How are we going to find the vertical asymptote? Set what?
Denominator.
Equal to 0. So here's the denominator. I can take this one, it's fine. This one is easier, it's already factored. So I'm going to set the denominator, which is, can I simplify it? No. That's me. I'm going to set everything here equal to 0, which is what? X minus 6, x plus 1 equals 0. So x minus 6 equals 0. That means x equal 6. And x plus 1 equals 0. That means x equals negative 1. So how many vertical asymptotes do we have? We have 2 vertical asymptotes. Is that okay? It's not that much. Every time when you need to find the vertical asymptote, you're going to set the denominator here equal to the 0 and solve it. I'm going to show you with the graph how to graph these. Next step, we need to find what? Horizontal asymptote. How are we going to find the horizontal asymptote? Depends about n and m, right? How much the value of n? The exponent on the top. I'm going to go to the original function, so I'm not going to confuse myself. The value of n is 2. The value of m also 2. This is n, this is m. So when we have n equal m, the horizontal asymptote is going to be y equal a, okay, an divided by bm. That means y equal the coefficient here divided by the coefficient here. It's going to be 1 divided by 1. That means y equal okay. Okay. Now, next step is going to write down what? Put x and y. Let's write down the original factor for our function is x minus 3, x plus 2, because we're going to use it, and x minus 6, x. And what we have 2 x-intercepts, 3 and 0. Another point is -2, 0, and we have 1 y-intercept, 0 and 1. What else we have? We have vertical asymptote at x equals 6 and x equals 1. And we have horizontal asymptote at y equals 1. So you see what I did? Put all the information here because I'm not gonna look for everything. All the information here. Now I need to graph this information on the XY coordinate. Always I'm gonna start putting the points, which is x-intercept 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. and negative 2, 0. These are the x-intercepts, okay? Y-intercept 0 and 1. So here's the point I have. What else I have to put? Vertical asymptote. We have x equal 1. So here's x equal 1. It's a vertical asymptote. So here is the vertical. At x equal 1. Okay. What else?
He goes -1.
Oh, yes, you're right. It's negative 1. Perfect. Perfect. Put 1. So it's going to be -1. The other one is what? It's equal -1. And the other one is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X equals 6. Is that okay? I already know the function is never going to cross these two dashed lines because they are vertical asymptote. You remember why? You remember why the function is never going to cross this line?
Everybody's gonna go to infinity.
I don't know about why. If you plug in -1 here, it's going to be undefined. That's why the function is going to be undefined at this point and this point. So it's a vertical asymptote. It's undefined. That's why the function is never going to be defined at this point and go up or down. Is that okay? Horizontal asymptote y equal 1. So here is y equal 1. And we have y-intercept also 0, 1. Yes. Y equal 1. Asymptote. From the other side, same. Remember I told you the function never going to cross the vertical asymptote, but on certain cases it's going to cross what? The horizontal asymptote. Okay, not all cases, but some cases the function is going to cross the horizontal asymptote, but never going to cross the vertical asymptote. Now what I have to do? Now I have everything here set up. Now I'm going to graph the function on this side. What's the next step?
We gotta.
Don't worry. I graphed all the information I have. Here's the basic graph, right? 3 points. Now I'm gonna look to this part. How I'm going to graph this part? Do I have point? What's the last step? Extra points. There are 2 extra points here. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Let's pick the point 7 and 9. Okay? This is for part 1. Let's name this one part 1.
Can you show me what you just did?
I just picked points from this part. Okay? I didn't do anything. So I count this is 6, 7, and I picked 9.
Randomly?
Just randomly. Don't worry about which one you're gonna choose. 2 points, so we can graph this part. Now I'm gonna go to the second part. Do I have point? I have this point and I have this point. Choose this point so we can finish the whole graph, right? So I'm gonna choose what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna choose with the second part. We're gonna choose one enough because you can choose 2 points, but I'm choosing one on this side. Why? Because I have 1, 2. I have 2 points. So I'm gonna choose to see the graph maybe going up or going down. For sure, you can tell it's going down. So I'm gonna choose only 1 point. Now, tell me for the first part. You have points? This is the second part. For the first part, we have point, so we need one more point. You can tell the graph going down. I'm gonna choose this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's choose the 5, which is negative 5. Now I needed to do something. Carlos, go ahead. Plug in these two numbers here. And you're gonna plug in 5. You're lucky, only one number. Go ahead, plug in negative 5 here and tell me it's going to be how much. Okay. Carlos, how much you got?
Here, 7 and 7.2.
You got 7,
7.2.
7.2, okay. And here,
For 9, I got 9 and comma 2.75.
9 point,
No, 2.75.
2.75. 2.75, okay. On 5, how much you got?
5, I got the negative 2.33.
Negative 2.3, that's it. For negative 5.
5.
0.54. Don't think it's wrong. It's right. Let's see. For the first part, which is here, right? This is the first part. So we can. Let's check for the first part. For 9, how much we got? 2.75. So this is 1. This is 2.
Sir, I got a different answer when I put it in the calculator.
For 9, how much you got?
I got 6. I did it like, you know, I put it like a fraction and I did it the way it is. So I think it's gonna be 6.
And the other one, how much?
Hold up.
4.5 with 7.
Oh, wait, wait. How much you got here? 4.5. Now we have to make. You have to do it again. Go ahead.
For 9, I got 2.7. Negative 2.3, yeah.
So let's grab the first one. The first one with the 7 is 4.5. So this is the 7. That's been 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 is like here. Right? And for the 9 is 2.2. So here is 1, 2. I'm checking with these. I guess this is 2. 2.2 is going to be here. Is that okay? So check what happened. The graph on this side is here. The function like this. And goes where? Up a little bit and keep going up. Never going to cross what? The asymptote. Is that okay? Now with the second part, I have 2 points. And that's why I picked only 1 point here, which is 5. And I got what? It's 2.3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to be 1, 2, 2.3, kind of here. So I know the graph here is going to go down. Go to this point, and 100% is going to go to this point, and keep going up here. It's never going to cross the vertical asymptote. I don't have to care about this part here. 100% is going to go up here and never cross this vertical line. See, we picked only 1 point. If we don't have this point, you can choose 2 points to figure out the graph how it look like. It's up to you. Here, we can't graph about without 2 points. We can't pick only 1 point. Now with the next part, we have 1 point. And if you look here, we have asymptote. So 100% the graph is going to go down from this side. To make sure for the other side, which point we choose? Negative 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is this point. With negative 5, 0.54. It's a positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a positive 0.4. That's mean less than 1. So here. And we can tell the graph is like what? The graph goes down from here, go to this point, and keep going. Okay. It's going to be
2x minus 4.
see it?
2x minus 4 and x minus 2.
Okay, let's go with this. 2x minus 4 and minus
2.
4. That's right. But if you look at this part, you can factor it more, right?
Oh.
That's right. That's the right. Which is 2 out x minus 2. Right? It's the right. Okay. Don't think like, oh, here's x minus 3. So in this case, can I write down what? Minus 3. Now step 2 is x-intercept. Let y equal 0. I'm gonna put 0 here. Next step, apply everything by x minus 3. You multiply this one with x minus 3, it's gonna cancel what's the left? Equal to x minus 2 squared. So, okay, so far. Using the zero factor property, 0 equal 2, this is a wrong statement, or 0 equal x minus 2 squared. Take the square root for both sides. So 0 equals x minus 2. That means x equal. So how many points do we have? How many x-intercept? Only one x-intercept. Next step. Find what? Y-intercept. 3 y-intercept. Let's x equal. So I'm gonna put 0 here. 0 here. That means y equal 2, 0 minus 2 squared divided by 1. 0 minus 3. Y equal 0 minus 2, negative 2 squared. 4. 4 times 2, 8 over negative 3. So how much the value of y? 8 divided by 3. 8 divided by 2 is going to be 4. It is done bigger than 4. How much is it going to be? How much? 6. So we just, I need this point so on the graph. That means 0 and negative 2.6. Okay. Yep. Next step. vertical asymptote. How are we gonna find the vertical asymptote? Here's the factor 4. So it's going to be what? That's it. So the vertical asymptote, just x minus 3 equals 0. That means x equals 3. Gone. Horizontal asymptote. Now tell me the value of n. 2, right? The value of m.
1.
1. So when n greater than m, so to which case?
No horizontal.
No horizontal asymptote. We have
Maybe a slant.
slant asymptote. We have a slant asymptote. How are we gonna find the slant asymptote? By using long division. So to find the slant asymptote, we have to do the log division. Go back to the original function, not the factor form. Let's start doing the long division. By 2x squared, divide by x. 2x, here is the 2x. Now let's multiply. 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times negative 3, negative 6x. Is that okay? Remember it? End of.
Yes.
Line, change the sign. Positive, negative, negative to positive. What is going to happen here? So this is 0. Now negative 8 plus 6, negative 2x. Is that okay? Next step. Write down the 8. So plus 8. Now, negative 2x divided by x, negative 2. Now, negative 2 times x, 2x. Negative 2 times 3, 6. Negative to positive, positive to negative. This one is going to be 0. 8 minus 6. This one is the remainder of x. You don't care about that. Where is the slant asymptote? The result over there. Yes. So the slant asymptote is going to be y equal 2x minus 2. You remember that? How are we going to graph it? It's a linear equations. This is a line, right? It's an asymptote. It's like vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote. But here's the equation of the line. So I have to pick 2 points to graph this line. Choose any 2 points. Let's choose negative 1 and 1.
We're not supposed to graph it first before we do that?
That's why, so how I'm gonna graph it?
Oh.
That's why I'm choosing the point so I can graph it. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, but how I'm gonna graph this one? So I'm gonna prepare the points. Choose any 2 points. I choose negative 1. So plug in negative 1 here. 2 times negative 1, negative 2. Minus 2, negative 4. 1. 2 times 1, minus 2. So by graphing these 2 points, I can graph the slant asymptote. Is that okay? Then the next step, if we need, we're going to choose the extra points. So next step is going to be the extra points. Step 5. Extra points. Okay, so far? Let's put the points. We have 2, 0 as an x-intercept. 2 or negative 2? 2. The x-intercept. And the y-intercept is 0, negative 2.6. So 0, 1, 2.6 in the middle. What else do we have? What else do we have? Vertical asymptote, which is x equal to 3. 1, 2, 3. This is x equal to 3. Slant asymptote. That's the graph. -4, -1, and -4. Here's -1. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first point about the slant asymptote. What's the next point?
0.
1, 0. Be careful. This is not how to do with the graph. The slant asymptote is okay. Vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote. What else do we have? Now that's we think the graph is going to be here, here, this part, here. Here for sure. Why? Because we have 2 points. How to plug the graph here? Can you tell? I have 2 points, right? So 100%, the graph is going to go down like this. For sure, 100% the graph will go down like this. Why? Because here's the intercept. Y-intercept, the graph is going to go down. What about from here? The graph going up and down or going down right away? How are we going to check that?
Pick 2 points.
That's a lot. We have only this spot. We can take 2 points.
Trying to figure out how you got that point on top of on the.
Oh, hey, this one?
Yeah.
No, this one for the slant asymptote.
But it's 1 and 0. They be on the X.
You're right. 1, 0. Should be like this.
The zeros at -2.
Yes.
It still makes sense.
What? Still what?
It'll still like make sense.
It's still slant.
Move it over a little bit.
Yeah, but we need to do it right. That's why it's a slant asymptote. So 1, 0, you're right. It's -1 and -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other one is here. So it could be for sure the graph is gonna go down like this. Okay. Now what about, I need to figure out the graph. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. X, Y. Let's take 4 and 6. Plug it in the function and tell me how much is going to be the result. Graph this part. Could be here, could be here, right? Because on this part, after the vertical asymptote, we already have the graph here. How much you got at 4?
6.
At 4, you got 8?
Yes.
8. And at 6, 10 something?
10.6.
8, 9, 10. Ten something. What's the paragraph?
Opposite of the other one.
Oh, see, the opposite of this one is like, okay, if you want to graph it, of course, you're going to make connection between these 2 points, right? So when you make connection between these 2 lines, you go like this direction. Now, it can't be the graph goes down because there's a slant asymptote. So the graph goes where?